Stranger Things season 5 came out yesterday, November 26th. And like a person with no life, one, I was very excited for the show. I knew last week, I knew the week before, I was watching every single episode that was coming out last night. And sure enough, I did that. So I have a bit of a spoiler-free review for you. In my opinion, I thought the show started off really well. It looks great, super high budget. Of course, the practical effects mixed with CGI continues to be awesome. I love to see that in Hollywood. I think that's what most films should be striving for, is an amazing practical effects team with a good CGI team. And then the vision just comes to life so much better, so much more. I think that's the way to say it. So I did see some people talking online saying that they thought it was boring or slow. I actually thought that the part 1 of season 5, I thought it had good pacing. I thought there was a lot less drag, and there was a certain thing in the show where, and this has happened in previous seasons, where very obvious connections aren't made early on. And I feel like we got that this time around. Which was great. Now, I was going into it expecting it to be slow. I didn't expect it to get everything in the first 4 episodes of this season. But I do feel like the story advanced really well in those 4 episodes. It was really nice how it was really just cut up like one long 4-hour movie, because each episode really just picked off where the last one ended. Which was really good. I had a few issues. There was a couple weak line deliveries, but I'm nitpicking. I thought it would. I mean, Stranger Things has always done this well, but it was a good balance of juggling multiple storylines, which is great. And to those who are talking about the story feeling slow or how it goes, every single season is like this. And I'm not saying that there is no Stranger Things seasons that drag. They drag. And there is, because you're watching all of these storylines take place and you're waiting for that culminating moment where all of our heroes get together, they relay the information, they take on the bad guys, okay? And I mean, this seems to be following that same format. But the one thing I will say, and I said this to my buddy the other day, the Stranger Things payoff of all of this waiting, that shows that build up to that moment, the payoff is so worth it every time in every season. There was no season where I watched and it was not worth the build up to that culminating moment of the season finale, or when your heroes finally get together in the later half of the season. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I don't think it's the next coming of Christ like some people online, and that's fine. To each their own. But yeah, I thought it was really good. I can see where the Duffer Brothers, how people were roasting them for this, where they're essentially shooting movies as TV shows, and people are like, why don't you just make fucking movies? But I can see the vision at how this TV show is kind of. It really is. It's this hybrid of both, and I think it's done very well. And it works so well as a TV show, in my opinion. I'm really glad they didn't just make it a movie or some kind of dumb. Like, for example, how The Mandalorian is now just give me a movie. No, like, who's seeing that? Who really? Honestly, who's seeing that shit? So now that I've gotten all my thoughts on the show out of the way, I did just want to go on a bit of a rant about fucking spoiler culture. I don't even know what you would call it. Just culture, and like the culture that we live in general, where this need for people to be first to and completely disregard other people by posting full spoiler scenes online, mostly Twitter, if I'm being honest. It is just so, it's reached like just disgusting levels where legitimately social media is just unusable if you have not watched the entire first season or the a show in entirety, or even if you don't go see a movie in the opening weekend. It is just ridiculous. Now, I know Stranger Things is a bit of a phenomenon, but this is, it really is. It's disgusting. When I refresh my feed on Twitter after watching all of the episodes, the first thing I see in probably the first 5 posts is the entire 2-minute finale scene of episode 4 of season 5. Like, who are you? Like, what are you doing? What are you recording this? Like, you're literally watching the show, recording, and be like, can't wait to fucking upload online. Like, after, like, what, like, who are you? What are you doing? Is that how you live your life? You're recording the show on Netflix while watching it so you can post it online. I don't understand the mindset. And there's just like no fucking common courtesy anymore or respect for other people that are going to watch the show. Not everyone is and myself included, not everyone watches the whole show in one sitting on the first night. Okay? I'm a special type of loser. And so are you. But no, for real, I have friends. They're not into the binge model. Okay? They like to take their time, watch the show. Maybe they watch one episode on the night it premieres. Then the weekend comes, they watch another, so on and so forth. Okay? And, or for example, people just don't have the time. It's 4 hours. People got shit to do. All right? And it really is. It's just, we've reached this pinnacle of just careless, just no care at all. Posting spoilers. I cannot stand it in any shape or form. I've even taken to, in my own personal life, what I do is if I've seen something, movie, whatever, show, and I text my buddy about it, I don't even like put my excitement in the text. I'm not like, oh, bro, it's fucking amazing. I don't even do that anymore. I'm just like, yeah, man, it was good. Maybe I just say, it was good. I liked it. Or I liked it. Can't wait for you to watch it. That's what I said about Stranger Things last night. My buddy only watched the first 2 episodes of season 5. I was like, hey, man, I finished it. Can't wait to talk to you about it when you're done. By the way, don't go on Twitter because it's like a goddamn fucking minefield of spoilers. Oh, and it's not just a screenshot or a little blurb. It's the full fucking scene. Enjoy. Because that's what people do now. Seriously. Can we just, that's the problem, right? Is there's accounts online. Their whole identity is like being first. Like, look what I did. You know, that's what it is. It really is. It's just the need to be first. The need to say, like, oh, did you guys see that? Yeah, whatever, bitch. No one cares. All right. If you want to go talk about it, which I don't mind discussions. I understand that the internet can bring us together and we can all have discussions. That's cool. How about you just go to Reddit? There are spoiler Reddit forums. Go to that. Talk your fucking heart out. Post the whole show. I don't give a shit. Netflix might. I don't. Go do that. I mean, some people have a little bit of, like, there were good accounts where they were posting like 50 hyphen or like 50, whatever they're called. I don't know, man. They're posting like periods or fucking bullet points to like in order to write spoiler and then create some room for people to swipe away or whatever. Look, I'm getting sidetracked. Please just, if you do that, don't do that shit. Pull your fucking head out of your ass. Realize you're not the only person in the world and that no one really wants that. I don't know why you think people do. I'm sure people are watching, but we really just don't like you at the end of the day. So I want to know down below, let me know, please respect the spoiler rule. No spoilers down below. I would just love to know if you liked it, hated it, if you didn't like the pacing. I would like to know. If you thought it was edited well, I'd like to know. I'd like to know what you thought it was out of 10. That would be cool. Do I want to hear what you thought about a specific point in the story? Not right now. Maybe if I make a spoiler one. Maybe. But on this one, no. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll hit you in the next one. Peace.